Hey guys, Scott Jelinski, Modern Samurai Project. Thanks for joining me in another one of my videos. First and foremost, guys, if you're digging all this free milk I'm giving, tutorials, methods, epiphanies that I have, including the podcast, do me a favor, tell a friend, tell them to subscribe, like the videos, stuff like that. Trying to grow this channel and need some feedbacks, not in the comments, in the subscribe button. Anyway, I'm just kidding. Y'all do what you want to do. Anyway, making another video like some of my other videos that I like to answer because I get asked the same questions over and over again about MOA, rear sight in front of, behind, how to find the dot on the draw. So I make videos so I can just send out the link and people can do what they want with them from there. I'm going to do the same thing now. I keep on getting asked what gun I'm shooting, how I like to set up my gun, and things of that nature. So I'm going to do that right now. So the gun I am currently shooting is a BoreSight Solutions Glock 17. This is the duty package with some extra things in there. There's so many options over at BoreSight Solutions that even I kind of lose track. But this one Ben had already done, and we struck a deal, and I got it, and I love this thing. Now, before anyone asks me, hey Scott, I thought you only like to shoot 34s. No, that's not correct. I'll shoot anything. I don't shoot 26s. I don't like 19s because my hands are so big and my pinky falls off of it. But, generally the rule is more gun, more better. This 17 is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm experimenting to see if perception of things like getting it out in the holster and slide reciprocation, if I can put that into metrics. Right now they're feelings, and if you've ever been to my class, no one cares about your feelings, but trying to put some stuff in metrics. So let me just tell you how I have my gun set up and see if you dig it. So the first thing is the frame is done by BoreSight Solutions. He's got the razor back here, which kind of takes the grip and mimics a 1911 size grip. It's wonderful. I don't like back straps, but this thing fills my hand very well. And the grip angle isn't as severe as your stock Glock with the regular Austrian grip angle, right? So, this is a Gen 5, so the finger ribs weren't there, and this is the sharp stippling. It is wonderful, right? So the other part about we'll talk about is the Zev Magwell. I just put that on there. I'm not the biggest fan of Zev products, especially their triggers. I'm just saying what it is, guys. But they have two products which have impressed me. Number one, the Magwell. I'm not sorry, not the Magwell, but actually, yes, the Magwell. But the mag extensions, I like those. They're durable. They're very tactile for when you're trying to grab it quick. Good job, Zev. And then this Magwell, man, there's only two companies out there making Magwells for the Gen 5 to cover up that ever so dumb front cutout thing that I hate. Zev and Dawson. Dawson's is more of a competitive one. I don't know if you get away with that with concealed carry. I mean, I can get away with anything. I could hide an MP5 if I wanted to. But my buddy Jim Dexter happened to have an extra one of these because he thought he needed it for his G45, which doesn't have the front cutoff. And he sold this one to me, and I'm liking it, man. It secures the grip without cramming my hand. It's pretty light. It conceals well. I'm digging it. Good job, Zev. Good job. Let's get to the next part. The stock trigger. Oh, by the way, internet Nazis. Clear gun. Clear gun. Anyway, stock trigger. I don't like flat triggers. Sorry, just me. I wind up pushing them left because they're wide, and I don't know. Where the stock Glock trigger with that perfect angle, it's just nice. It's nice. If you have to get an aftermarket trigger, the Overwatch Precision Fox is pretty good as well. But you'll notice they don't sound or roll or break like a stock trigger. That's because this trigger was done by AJ Zito over at Practical Performance, Gunsmithing and Training. You all know he is my boy. He's out of Prescott, Arizona. He is a certified, college-educated gunsmith, not an armorer, a gunsmith. He teaches over there at the Yavapai School as well. He's awesome. Check him out. Look in the description for discounts to his services as well. Yeah, so I like stock triggers. What do we have here? We've got a high undercut and a memory groove. That way my hand can get up higher on the grip to mitigate the bore axis. And then you got the memory groove to where it stays. I like this little thing, right? This end bump. So if I'm really getting on it, it kind of stops there. Along with the stippling here to really, when I'm doing that Judy chop in, so that I can really get some torque up into there. Really dig that work. You'll also see, you probably can't see, but he's got all these smooth bevels in here so that if you're wearing gloves, you can get in there. And all these smooth, hard surfaces, rough surfaces on the Glock have been smoothed out, not only for comfort, but for efficiency, right? Because speed comes from efficiency. Efficiency comes from technique. And your kit can be part of that, or should be part of that technique. Then we got the SureFire X300. This is the 1000 lumen light. I know, you're all blind now. This came from Ike Stevens over at Big Tex Outdoors. Check him out. Also check out the bottom for discount codes. This is sounding kind of commercially, man, but I'm talking to you about kid and buying shit. So there you go, right? Moving on, we got the striker control device, right? For all of you that don't know what the hell that is, it's so that if I'm reholstering appendix, I put my finger back here like if it was a hammer. And now, if it's moved, something gets caught inside of my holster or something like that, the striker can't move, right? Just an added layer of safety. I know it's $80, guys. I know this is your safety, stuff like that. Anyway, if you dig it. It's extra layer of safety. That you don't have to think about it. If you don't have the money, you don't have the money. Stop talking about it on the internet. Right. So the top side here is that we also have a BoreSight Solution milled slide. You got the front cocking serrations. On top here, you have a little bit of a lightning cut along with the BoreSight logo. Ben doesn't really agree with top window serrations. Whether you do or not, I don't care. That's his gig, and I'm absolutely fine with that. Windows, I always find it funny. It's like, oh no, I want lightning cuts because it'll make my gun reciprocate, 0.01 hundredths faster, blah, 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 and your grip looks like a complete shit show. Let's work with that first, right? But whatever, your money, you do what you want. I'm not going to say they're not good looking, right? Suppressor height sights, Ameriglo. That's it. That's it. Big Tex Outdoors. And then finally, you got your Trijicon RM06 with the BoreSight mount. I don't know if you guys can see that, right? He has like these screws on there that are his specific thread pitch or whatever you call it. I'm not an engineer, gunsmith, or armor. I know, whatever that is. But his specific thread pitch, right, is other than 6/32 seconds, man. Those things have been indestructible. And, I talk to Ben all the time, and he says he makes fighting guns, and which he does, right? And there's not necessarily about fashion. But I will tell you, man, a highly functional weapon system, gun, pistol, whatever you want to say, man, high function is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. I'm loving this gun. It's performed flawlessly now in about 3 or 4 classes and a couple of matches. I'm shooting open from concealment, and it's been great. So that's what I'm doing. I hope that wasn't too boring. That's my GAT. It's black. Shoots like a beast. Anyway, that's it. Again, guys, hey, if you're enjoying these series, do me a favor again, like, subscribe, check out my IG channel. Come train with me, modernsamuraiproject.com. Check the classes button out. Lots of awesome classes we're doing. And that being said, be good, stay safe, get training.